going to make linguine with a rich squid and tomato sauce. And instead of prepping the squid from scratch, I'm going to be using a tapas-style squid. This is fantastic, and yes, we can just use it as a tapas, but also in a pasta sauce, it works a treat because it's so tender and soft. So I'm going to start by using some of the oil from the squid. We're just going to place that into a pan. So drizzle that in. And then to that, I'm going to add just a little extra virgin olive oil and some garlic. So 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to bruise them and then just roughly chop the garlic. It doesn't have to be too small. So we'll start by warming that garlic up and flavouring that oil. Just give that a bit of a jiggle. To this, I'm going to add some parsley stalks. I feel like we throw these parsley stalks out way too much when there's so much flavour in them. So finely chop them. We'll add some of those leaves later on, and that can also go in with our garlic. Okay, I want a little chilli with this, so some chilli flakes. I'm just adding half a teaspoon, but if you want it more fiery, add some more. And then once that garlic just starts to change colour, we can add our squid tentacles. So in they go, and then we're just warming them up. Okay, next a little bit of white wine. We'll deglaze that pan and just let that bubble away and cook off slightly. You don't want to be adding raw white wine and then the tomato straight away because we'll have that lingering white wine flavour at the end. We want it to be a cooked, lingering flavour. So let that reduce by 1/3 as it is now, and then add your crushed tomatoes. Great. We'll just fold everything together. That smells so good. Okay, next, capers. I love capers with squid, so a good handful of them. Baby capers are fantastic. And one final stir. I'll now turn this down to a medium heat and let that bubble away for about 15 minutes. You want it to be thick and rich and quite reduced. In the last few minutes, I'm going to add my linguine to some rapidly boiling water. All right, the pasta is nearly cooked. Sauce is thick, rich, it's reduced. This is nice as is, and you can add the pasta, a bit of the parsley and the lemon. But if you want it to be extra moreish, I love the addition of some cream. It also takes away that intense acidic flavour from the tomato. So you don't need too much, just a tiny splash of cream, and you'll get that gorgeous rose colour. So we'll just fold that through. Oh, I love this sauce. You see, a little cream goes a long way with a recipe like this. Okay, now in with our pasta. I'll grab my tongs. And don't be afraid to allow some of that water to go into the pan because it's going to help emulsify it. It's going to help that pasta sauce stick to our pasta. And then we'll give that a toss, coat everything. We'll turn the heat off. And at this stage, I'll add some lemon zest, just a small amount. And our parsley, we just want to roughly chop it. You could even tear it in. Just roughly chop, a small handful, sprinkle that in, and another toss just to coat that. Ooh, looks good. Tongs again, just making sure everything is coming together. And I'm happy with that. A nice, generous amount of the linguine in a plate. Oh, love that. Making sure we get some of those little squid tentacles. I want to show them off. Now, this is a recipe that could take double or triple the amount of time if you're preparing the squid from scratch. The squid in oil is a fantastic alternative. This has taken only 20 minutes. I love pasta. If I could eat pasta like this every night, I would.